Milan FinTech Summit 2024, Allianz MiCo, Milan, 2 days of work to talk about the future of FinTech and the innovation in financial and banking services. In this moment, we are together with Federico Invernizzi, who is a Chief Operating Officer at MDOTM. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, Federico, with you, we want to talk about all we want to know, or we ever want to know about AI, but no one told us. So, what does it mean this? So today, when we talk about AI, all think about ChatGPT, generative AI, chatbot, and other things like that. But there is more.
There is so much more, and what people don't talk about is how to get started for real in enterprises. So we're talking fintech, and fintech is maybe half and half. Half of it is end clients, retail users. The other half is enterprises, big companies that need to start leveraging what's new technology, and AI is chief among them. So I would say what we don't talk about is how to get it started and go beyond fear. So we discussed in the panel just a moment ago how to basically break down the AI problem, the AI opportunity into smaller tasks and make it more digestible so that big organization get started, because there is no other way than getting started, because there is a lot of talk, not enough action, maybe some projects, but they don't get started. And I think it's because of the fear, because we are more familiar with the ChatGPT of this world, which are great and they're super powerful, but they are broad in scope. In reality, as a business, you have much more narrow use cases, and so it's even easier to tackle them, so you can get started. So I think the main topic, the hot topic now, is how do we get started on very specific use cases where we can control more the situation, the input data, the outcomes, and we can really start to deliver results quick. So that's the challenge, because there is the hype, but now we need to start solving some challenges, and we can do that in financial investments, etc.
But probably is also an issue of culture, maybe in front of innovation, not just on AI, but in terms of data and the protection of the data, and in general on the cybersecurity, and maybe also is a problem or a matter of skills, because for example, in Italy there is a digitalization gap that we are trying to fix, but it's not so easy to fix. And so when we talk about challenges, but also opportunities, but also maybe investments and talents in the AI side, what we can see today, what is the real state of the art in terms of investments or in terms of fixing problem or challenges, as you said before?
So yes, definitely there is a cultural and strategic education issue, but we're solving that. I think we're moving fast enough in Italy and elsewhere, so it's happening. In terms of what we can do, is starting, what we do as MDOTM, for example, is starting from the real issues, the real pain points from the industry, asset and wealth management especially, and starting to tackle one by one these issues where AI can help. So what we're doing as use cases that I can bring to you is how do we deliver customization in portfolio construction? That's a topic that has been around with the industry for years and years, decades even, and it's not been solved before. So you can have a human do a lot of work, or you cannot do it. AI comes in and is now allowing already to create customized investment solutions for clients, institutional or retail clients, with the click of a few buttons and while remaining in control. So I think it's all about figuring out the real applications and getting started. Again, that's the key point and the key element.
And where you want to put the AI and why. So this is the...
And get started, because you can.
But under the human in the loop, in these days, we talked about the importance to have human in the loop, even if you use new emerging technologies or AI. So what could be a good relationship while you are implementing AI in your business to keep the human in the loop then?
So human in the loop is paramount. So it's never going to happen for real, a real application, if human is not in the loop. So I don't envision AI happening and humans going home. So that's not happening. So given that this is not happening, you need to have human in the loop in the right places. So you need to have humans at the beginning of the process, figuring out and designing the AI to work according to the needs. And you have to have human checks, and you have to have human strategizing about how to use AI. So I think it's going to change the role of humans, very much so, make them more efficient rather than doing manual or repetitive tasks. You have to have the human involved in the strategy, the setup, and the checks.
And
But
this can impacting also the personalization, the customization of the usage of AI.
of course, because you will have a human to tell what is the desired outcome. So we're talking about financial services now. And as a financial advisor, yes, I can leverage AI, I can leverage technology to get to the result, but I need to know what I want. I needed to know that my client needs a certain portfolio with certain characteristics and that's certain preferences. All of this I know as a human because I gather this from human interaction, and I can prompt a machine to do it for me. And then I can check, and I can save hours of my time.
And looking to the future, according to you, talking about AI, what could be the next steps that to prioritize for a company in order to get success with the implementation of AI, or being helped from the AI to get success in the market?
Great question. I think there are two sides to this question. The first one is companies need to do their homework. So there is still a little bit of an issue with data sets and data management inside large company. And this needs to be tackled, and that's on them, I would say, to get their things together for the next wave of technology leveraging AI. On the other hand, I would say start kind of small and find relevant use cases where there is a technology that is tailored and designed specifically to solve a small task, a small enough task, and get started. And then you build on top of it. So let's not wait for the universal AI that will solve all of your problems, because that's not happening soon. But let's get started with something that solves a small problem that is there, and you can reap the benefits quick enough to get confidence in the technology as a whole.
So don't be afraid to fail, we can say, but start with trying, and then maybe you can set up or better set up the solution or the service with AI. So this meaning also a relationship between the manager and the AI, and the people need maybe also in terms of skills to better understand how to interact with AI.
Absolutely, that's a different and new skill set, and I would say it comes kind of natural to the younger generations. So AI is being, thanks to generative AI, is in a big part being taken away from the programmers. So there is a broad category of data scientists and just smart people that can do a lot with AI. So yes, it's key to have new forces in the companies that can tackle and use these new tools.
And can imagine how to interact with the AI. So
Absolutely.
thank you for being with us and for your spotlight on this.
Thank you.